All right, let's dive into one of the most mysterious parts of our lives, our dreams. We're going to look at the science of why we dream at all, and then we'll get into something truly extraordinary, the ability to actually wake up inside your dream and take control.
You know that feeling, right? That weird split-second moment where the bizarre world around you suddenly just clicks, and you realize none of it is real. It's a pretty mind-bending experience, and for some people, it's actually a skill you can learn.
Think about it. We spend about a third of our entire lives asleep, and for a big chunk of that time, our minds are just creating these vivid, totally illogical, and sometimes really profound stories. It's something every single human does, but the basic question of why we do it is still a huge debate among scientists.
Now, the real show starts during a very specific phase of sleep called REM sleep. Your eyes are literally darting back and forth, and your brain is buzzing with activity, almost like you're awake. But here's the wild part. Your body is paralyzed. It's nature's built-in safety switch, which is pretty smart because it stops you from getting up and physically acting out that dream where you're flying or running from a monster.
So what's the point of all this nightly brain activity? Well, scientists have a couple of really interesting theories that try to unlock the purpose behind these adventures our minds take every night.
Okay, so this first one is pretty cool. It's called the threat simulation theory. It basically says that our dreams are like an ancient survival mechanism. It's a virtual reality simulator where our brain can run drills, being chased, getting into a fight, dealing with stressful stuff, so that we're better prepared if we ever have to face those things in real life. It's practice. Then you've got this other big idea, which is all about learning. It's called the memory consolidation theory. This suggests that our dreams are the brain's way of sorting through all the information from the day. It's like your own personal librarian, working the night shift, filing away the important memories, strengthening the new things you learned, and basically throwing out all the mental junk mail.
So, to put it simply, we've got these two big ideas. On one hand, you have threat simulation, which sees dreams as a kind of survival simulator. And on the other, memory consolidation, which sees them as your brain's filing and backup system. And hey, who's to say they both can't be right?
But what happens when you interrupt the program? When you become self-aware? Well, that brings us right to the heart of what we're talking about today, the incredible phenomenon of lucid dreaming. Think about it. Instead of just being a character in a movie your subconscious is directing, what if you could suddenly realize you're on a film set and you could actually step into the director's chair yourself? That, right there, is the essence of going lucid. Okay, so let's really spell out the difference here. In a normal dream, you're just a passenger. You're along for the ride, completely unaware it's a dream, and things can feel super random. But in a lucid dream, you become an active participant. You're conscious, you're aware that you're dreaming, and you have the potential to actually control what's happening. Now, this might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but research has shown that lucid dreaming is a real learnable skill. So, the big question is, how do you do it? Let's get into a little practical guide. The key to all of this is really just practice and intention. It's about training your mind to recognize the signs that you're in a dream state. And this training is built on 3 main techniques. Okay, step 1, reality checks. All day long, you get in the habit of asking yourself, am I dreaming? Then you test it. A common one is trying to push your finger through the palm of your other hand. If you're awake, it won't work. But in a dream, it might just pass right through. Step 2, keep a dream journal. The second you wake up, write down everything you can remember. This trains your brain to pay more attention to your dreams. And finally, step 3, set your intention. As you're falling asleep, just repeat to yourself, tonight, I will be aware that I am dreaming. For people who achieve it, that moment of realization is described as this incredible shift in consciousness. It's like a shockwave. Suddenly, the dream world that was just happening to you becomes a landscape that you can shape and explore on your own terms. So you might be thinking, this sounds cool, but what's the point? Why would you even want to do this? Well, beyond just the sheer thrill of it, mastering lucid dreaming opens up a whole world of possibilities. Well, for one, you can actually confront and overcome your nightmares, turning a scary situation into one you're in charge of. It can be like a sandbox for creative problem solving, or a place to practice a big speech for work. And of course, there's wish fulfillment. I mean, who wouldn't want to fly? So here's the big takeaway. We can totally reframe our relationship with our dreams. They don't have to be these passive, forgotten movies we see every night. They can be interactive worlds, playgrounds for our own consciousness. It's a really powerful idea when you think about it. This inner world is yours and yours alone, a place with no physical constraints, no laws of physics. The only limit is your imagination. So the question I want to leave you with is, if you could do anything, what would you do first?